Okay, time to get into the concept of screw happy hour. So the idea of happy hour, as most people are probably aware of, it's Friday and it's time. Most people time is for them to check out and everything. So like, oh hey, we had such a rough week. We deserve to go out and just kind of chill and relax and uh, just kind of like basically treat ourselves like shit and everything. As my cat is now wanting attention like usual. So he's trying to get in on the action before he knocks stuff over. Anyway, with the whole concept of happy hour, uh, long week at work and everything, so like you're going to deal with the stress by kind of like uh, drinking and then eating garbage food in combination with that. So like for instance, you go out to happy hour and spend like a couple hours there at like the local bar or the VFW or whatever, have a few drinks, and like you're basically screwing yourself over by having that like, empty calories and everything, and kind of like screwing yourself over by drinking alcohol. Now, of course, most people will say, uh, especially with getting into like my previous content, like, oh yeah, you're kind of biased against alcohol because like you went down the road of alcohol abuse. Like, regardless of whether like I'm biased against it or not, drinking alcohol, which is in a sense classified as a poison, doesn't do you any good and everything. So, and then of course when you are drinking, you tend to make a lot more stupid questionable decisions and everything. So like for instance, you're starting to eat garbage food. So like, oh hey, look, there's some pizza and wings and everything. So let's get that and everything. So now you're not only like drinking like a poison and liquid calories to kind of like uh, kind of help you go upward and upward and upward with your weight and everything, get to that like morbidly obese state. But you're also adding in all that garbage food or garbage that's passed off as food. So you're pretty much making like a 1-2 punch of bad decisions right there, and you're heading into the weekend pretty much off on the wrong foot and everything. So then, of course, after that, you're not sleeping that well because like all that garbage food and the alcohol is negatively affecting your sleep and everything. So of course on Saturday you're like more lethargic and like you need that second cup of coffee to like get yourself going. And of course, like I'm sure everyone had like if you haven't seen this, take a step back and when you're going in and like grocery shopping, see how many people are just like literally just pushing their cart, just kind of like, oh hey, yeah, let's get this and everything, and they put it in the cart, and then they end up spending like a good hour just grocery shopping when it should take you probably like 20 minutes because getting into the concept of like the elimination diet where you cut out all that garbage and you get hone in on like what like foods work great for you, like fruits, veggies, protein sources. You pretty much know what works great for you, so that way, like I said, you go in and spend only 20 maybe 30 minutes grocery shopping. So like you're sitting there like, okay, well I know what foods, like I know, like for me for instance, like okay, I know yogurt and like or dairy meats and fruit and everything tend to work great for me. So I tend to look at like I'll go in, all right, how am I going to go about breakfast, lunch, and dinner and everything. So like I know a high protein approach, like, and especially like with meat and everything works for me. So that way I usually go like with pork because it usually is a cheap option. So like when you go into the grocery store, like you know, hey, look, I already know what I need to get and everything. So like, well, you can, and then of course you can also kind of like tweak things week to week and everything. It's like, you know what, I'm going to try something like slightly different this week. I'm going to instead of getting this, I'm going to get that and try. Instead of getting blueberries, well, hey, strawberries are on sale, so let me get strawberries instead and everything. So, and of course, you get in and out, and then instead, you're ending up saving yourself like a half an hour, and plus, you're not picking up the garbage and everything that is passed off as food. So, not only are you saving yourself time to be able to get done other things, you're also saving yourself like the negative outcomes of eating all that garbage on top of like starting off with that good old happy hour analogy, like going into the weekend off on the wrong foot and everything. So now, of course, that's just one thing, and of course, it takes you the rest of the day, like, and you're moving kind of lethargic because, like I said, the alcohol, even if it's only 2 or 3 drinks and everything, plus the crappy food, or I should say, garbage that's passed off as food, that you ingested the night before. It continues on into Saturday, where now like you're pretty much taking your sweet ass time trying to get the things done and everything. So, and then of course like that's just grocery shop, and then of course cleaning takes you forever to get your cleaning done because you're sitting there like, oh well, I gotta do this, and like you're starting to get more easily distracted by things like, oh hey, here's my phone or whatever, so I'll just start going on social media, and like you waste more time on social media. Of course, I have made a video where social media is a blessing or a curse and everything, and of course it is kind of both and everything. So you waste more time on social media, you waste more time like playing games on your phone, and then of course before you know it, it's like 4 o'clock in the afternoon on Saturday, and like you got half as much done of what you needed to do, like with the grocery shopping, cleaning. Maybe you only got laundry half done, it's in the dryer, and then like you pretty much have like a whole wasted day. And then of course like now going into Sunday, oh well, we gotta sit back and have relaxing before we go back to work and everything. So like you pretty much sit in front of the TV the whole day and everything, just doing nothing, doing the Netflix and chill. Maybe you get your laundry done, and then like and of course there's still like half a dozen things that you didn't get to because like, oh well, we had a stressful day yesterday. It was Saturday. We getting half the stuff that we needed done, and nothing's done. So screw it, and everything is Sunday. Like it'll get done tomorrow, and then of course rolls right into the next week, and on Monday you're starting the next work week off on the wrong foot because like you wasted the whole weekend not getting as much done as you could have. Whereas now, if you flip the script, instead of going to happy hour and you say screw it, yeah, you can do one of two things. Now, as of the recording of this video, what I did yesterday was that I'm finishing up the first month of All American Muscle program from Athlean X. So after work, I went in and deposited a paycheck. I then swung by the gym, got in my workout, and then I was able to go grocery shopping to be able to set myself up for today on a Saturday to sit here, get myself like a cooking and food prep all set for the week. So now I know, okay, this is what I'm eating. I have it already set up, so all I have to do is put it together and then take it with me when I go to work this next week and everything. So I'm not sitting here like in a sense like going to work. Oh well, I forgot to pack my lunch. Oh, I'll just go to the vending machine, waste money, and get garbage and everything. So that's as a course of over the course of a Saturday, I get that done. During like a summer months, and especially now late getting into fall, still like I get lawn mowed. You get like laundry done. I get that cleaning done, and you pretty much, it takes me good like 5 or 6 hours or pretty much the whole morning to get pretty much the vast majority, if not everything, done. So I'm, as you can see, I'm setting up for success over the course of the weekend. So that's what you want to do. You want to be able to, instead of going to happy hour, say screw it, I'm going to start getting things done on Friday after work. So that way, like I said, you can do grocery shopping, okay, or if you have like the workout like all set up and everything for whatever program you're working on, you have your gym bag ready for you. So that way, Friday morning when you're walking out the door to work, all you have to do is grab and go. So that way you have it there, and oh hey, look, instead of going to happy hour, I got my gym bag and I got my stuff ready to go right to the gym. And now it flips the script, and now you're starting to set yourself up for success over the course of the weekend. So then, like I said, like with my example, you then start going over the course of the Saturday, you get say the vast majority of your stuff done. So maybe like Sunday you have maybe 1 or 2 things to do, and then like you finish that up, and like for instance like with my program, I'll be doing like the 400 challenge tomorrow on a Sunday, or maybe you start your like a workout program. Or another great example is Sunday you still use it as your relaxed day, but you're getting outside for like walks and getting outside and enjoying nature and everything, and you use that as your relaxation. So then you go set yourself up to walk in on Monday, kind of refresh and recharge instead of being lethargic and kind of like dumbfounded because you spent the whole weekend kind of like going about it the whole wrong way and everything, because you decided to go to happy hour, start on the wrong foot, and of course, by the time, like I said, like 4 o'clock, you got half your stuff done. Oh well, I guess it's time to go out to the bars now and everything, and get drunk and everything, get stupid, and like you can see the difference between setting yourself up for success on a Friday, or setting yourself up for failure over the weekend on Friday by going to happy hour. So the question is like, are you going to step up and be like, hey, look, I'm actually going to set myself up for success by getting to the gym, by getting myself set, maybe doing grocery shopping beforehand, so that way on the weekend I'm not wasting time going to the grocery store, then come and have back and do all the cooking or whatever, and then, or are you going to go to happy hour and set up yourself for failure by starting off on the wrong foot and everything? So basically the choice is yours. So this is why I say screw happy hour.